All right, all right, all right, all right. This is Absolute Tarot, and this is CaraSeen in the house. That's right. Today is some zombie tarot reading here. Today we got the zombie cards out today. We're going to be following what the cards mean, as well as rocking in a little storyline that comes with. Now this one's called Zombie Kill of the Week goes to... And I guess you're going to have to find out which card to see who wins. We have 3 options here to choose from today, and we're going to find out who gets the zombie kill of the week. Even though I'm only doing the zombie pick-a cards here once a month right now until I get a little bit more requests for them, but I love doing them. They're so much fun and they're so funny. I think the zombie kill of the week, you could definitely have fun with a once a week kind of a reading. That would be super cool. Do the one zombie kill of the week goes to... Gemini, or goes to Sagittarius. You know, it could go to someone else. It could go to Virgo and a Capricorn team up there and do some slow moving energy or something. You know, we could have a lot of fun with this. So throw me down if that's something that you're interested in. A little comment below. Don't always forget to also let me know which pile that you chose to as well. I love hearing what pile you chose, and tell me what your favorite part was as well. Now, right down in the description below, right underneath the timestamps, you're going to see a little love there. You're going to see a link to my Etsy website, and that where you can book your own personal readings from there. You can do some bookings from there, and you can have a little clarity, advice, maybe some guidance here, rock it in for you, whichever you dig on. But before we go, don't forget to like and subscribe. Everyone says that, but it actually just lets me know that you're there and helps me put out some more free content here for you as well. With that said, let's jump into here. Let's choose from pile number 1. You got this sword or this axe to choose from. You got pile number 2. Slicer dicer. You got a battle axe, little Roman style here. Pile number 3. So you can choose from pile number 1, 2, or 3. You can pause this for a moment. You can ponder on this. You can grab your pendulum. You can douse on it, whatever you dig on, as long as you know that timestamps are down below. And I'll meet you there in just a moment. We'll have some fun. All right. We got pile number 1. This one's for you. Let's see where they have a little look-see, shall we? Wow. Well, starting off with the 2 of Cups, that's interesting because this is actually represents you. So this card is the you, kind of the post-apocalyptic card. And I've never seen a 2 of Cups in there before. I've never seen 2 people. This is about a partnership here. You might be bringing in someone to help you out here for the zombie kill of the week. See who that goes to. I think it might go to 2 people. We got the 2 of Hazards here. This is weighing many choices, multitasking. Yeah, I'm glad you're bringing in someone with you. Yes, there's many options you have to, weighing out many options you have to choose here. You got the 9 of Hazards. Looks like you're heading to the local convenience store there. Looks like in the local little mall or strip mall. Looks like you need some supplies here. Glad you live in a small town, because I think you're in a big town and be all right out. Ooh, you got the Page of Cups. You got some zombie kids here. God, I hate zombie children. They freak me out, man. I got the Hangman right here. I see some wisdom coming in here and getting a new perspective. That's good. You're getting some new ideas, some fresh ideas coming in with this partnership here. And what's crossing the situation? Fuck my life, man. You got Page of Wands. You got zombie babies. You got a zombie kid here. I hope you're not going to be dealing with these guys here too much. Page of Wands here is... Well, that's about a new project, creative idea here. And you got the 4 of Wands here. You got Make-A-Wish. Got some celebrations here. Look, I think this is going to be a pretty good outcome here. You're definitely going to have some kills here. At least 1 kill for sure. Let's see a little reason why. We are getting to know each other. Woo! I think that's going on with the 2 of Cups here. You got playfulness, recapturing a little romance, inner spirit, playfulness. I think you're going to have a little fun when you're dealing with your zombie kills. I feel with the Page of Wands here, creative outlet, a creative idea. I think you're going to be very creative when it comes to your kill. That's really, really awesome to see. And shit. You got zombie children, man. Your love life is being affected by children. You need to go to the strip mall, and right next to the strip mall is a daycare. You got zombie kids running all over the place like hell. You got zombie kids here. You got zombie babies here. You got a lot of zombie kids running. They could be running around outside the strip mall. Some of them could be indoors. Some of them could be locked in. And then if some of them got out, I want you to let you know that zombie babies are death from above. That's right. They like to climb things because they can't walk. They climb things and they're natural free fallers. Yes, they are natural free fallers, even when you throw them. They're just little McNasties. Where does these go? Little McNasties come into effect here. What I suggest is dealing with zombie babies is to wear a helmet and to use a shield to the top part of a garbage can. You want to have that linked up and you want to have things ready to knock them down. It's a little hard because they're so cute still there, but you know, they're pretty gooey. But zombie babies really creep me out. Freak me out. See, the children freak me out, but the zombie babies like really, really, really creep me out. Yeah, okay, so we got aerial attacks we're going to have to deal with. So the things that you're dealing with here is aerial attacks, zombie babies, zombie children. You have to go into a parking lot. You are going to be navigating around cars. Right next door to that is going to be your hardest thing you have to deal with, and that is the zombie children, zombie babies. Like the zombie babies could have climbed on top of trucks, cars, semis. They could have climbed in trees. They could have climbed on top of the buildings for all you know. Remember, natural free fallers. They are natural free fallers, and a lot of their attacks come from above. Personal experience, hard to say. So you're going to have to, I think, use the hangman card here quite a bit. When you get to know each other, you're going to have to use a little self-sacrifice, a different perspective. You're going to have to use a little wisdom here. You're going to have to sit down and you're going to have to figure out what you guys are going to do together to be able to get into the mall, to be able to get the supplies you need and get past the zombie children, zombie babies. It's going to have to be a very playfulness, a very creative ideas here that you're going to have to come in here. We got the direction that you're heading in towards to the situation, and you got the two of hazards here. This is multitasking. This is weighing in many options I was saying before. You got a couple choices you come from. Either you could try to draw them all out and try to run for the hills somehow, but they may come back because they're hanging out there quite a bit. They're all waiting for their moms and dads to pick them up. They're still stuck into their last thought before they turned, and that's having their mommy pick them up. You know, so dear Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you're going to have to get through the horde. So I think that one option's not going to work out very well here. We're going to have to go to option number 2, and I think that's using the energy of the hangman, getting a different perspective. And what I'm thinking here, I see trees here right behind the mall. I see a hangman here. What I'm thinking, if you could lure them out down and around and come around the other side of the mall where the trees are, we could have some ropes in here and we could make some bait. We could collect some bait or something that they may like. The smaller they are, the more aggressive and fast they are. So make sure you got some running shoes on, or take off your shoes. Don't have any heels on whatsoever, my friend. Now what I'm thinking here is create the bait. Use a hangman idea. We're going to create some snares, okay? So you thought in your 2 of cups here, your love, you got 2 people with you, okay? There's 2 of cup energy. You might be dealing with some water energy, some Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy right here. Or you simply just could be multi-personality, bipolar by getting the 2 cups. I'm not sure. But you choose which one you want. So we got this one rocking in here, and I'm thinking building snares in the trees here. So you got snares. So once the zombie kids, zombie babies, their little feet goes in it, it'll be like popcorn. They'll be like, they'll be firing all off everywhere. It's like a landmine of snares, just like the snares that they use for rabbits. That's what your guy came up with. He's like, hey, I got a great idea. Your partner in crime said, hey, after we got to know each other and came up with some really cool ideas, I think that's what's going to be shaken in here. And he said, hey, that's a great idea. So you come together, you met each other, you decide you both need to go to the local convenience store together. Zombie kill of the week. Let's find out here. Let's navigate around here. We got the Two of Cups shaking in here. And the Two of Cups here, that is really, really, really fun energy. Not only it's a strong partnership energy, but this is about harmony and balance. This is compromise. This is representing the union of two people. This is when you sit down together after a great day. This is having some heart-to-heart conversation. This could be the beginning of a new romance, what's coming in here with the Two of Hazards here too. This is another two shaking in here. This is some more balance, some more harmony. This is juggling responsibilities. But juggling all your responsibilities that you need to go. You need to supply your family, you need to supply your friends with what you can get at the local Dead Mart. And you need to get in there. You have a heavy workload when your family members are constantly needing you and distracting you. But you're having problems sometimes figuring out a plan of attack on your own. So I'm glad you have someone with you, and I'm glad you have a good partnership, a good love by your side here standing up for you. And you're moving on here to the Nine of Hazards here, and this one here is shaking into the mall. Now the Knight of Hazards wants to tell you about his prosperity, independence, and I want you to have some confidence in your journey to get to your desires and your needs that you need here in your situation. Most people hear about the apocalypse and they start hiding it underneath their desk, but you didn't even flinch, man. You worked through the catastrophe. You actually prospered. Nothing breeds confidence like success. You finally find yourself with plenty of both. Business is booming and the future looks bright. That is a great card to get. I think you might have the zombie kill of the week. I don't know. Let's keep finding out, shall we? We've got the Page of Cups right here. There's some of the influence on the situation here. A little page here wants to tell us about be creative, be artistic. Okay, this is about new love. Sometimes this is about volunteer work coming in. Your partner that you brought in has volunteered their time to help out with your goals. The page may also be a young person in your life who just really, really likes you. Remember, even when you're really completely alone, there's always someone lurking behind the bush who cares. Someone's spying on you, my friend. Someone's spying on you at the same time. Just be a little warned on that. Now the Hangman here overall for the situation is the turning point. This is a sacrifice here. The Hangman has sacrificed a self-distracted zombie so his friend may live to fight another day. So that's how you're going to play it in. Someone's going to have to sacrifice themselves here. You're going to have to discard some old ideas and move on. Often this is the only way to set yourself free, my friends. Now what I'm seeing here, so you figured out you're going to rouse them out. You're going to get them out from behind the mall. You're going to get them to come to the back of the mall because you're going to have some self-sacrifice here for your love. And if you don't self-sacrifice here, how is it going to blossom your love here with your friendship here? It's a new love shaking in here, the Page of Cups, even though we got some zombie children and babies here all over the place, freaking me out while I read, and I have to lean my hand on the zombie babies over here. Just saying, I'm working through this. I'm working through this. Nine of Wands energy here. So one of you decided to use yourself as bait. Run out into the parking lot. Trip up, hang on, you got some trees hanging in the parking lot. You decide to hang out there. You brought them around to the back of the side. They're all trying to get you while you climb through all the landmines of all the snares that you and your love have dropped down. You climb up in the tree here and wait. All the zombies come around, choom, 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 and then they start like firing off and flipping, and just like popcorn, they're like flopping around on rope everywhere. This is actually amazing. You actually get this family celebrations here, this friends reunions, everyone's celebrating what you did. You prevailed. Not only you managed to bonk some zombie babies on the head. None of them. You didn't have to kill them. You didn't have to personally touch any of them. They just got whacked, exploding everywhere. But you didn't have to do any of the kills yourself. This may be a zombie kill of the week. Let's find out. Do you get the zombie kill of the week? All right, pile number 2. This one's for you. Let's see, have a little look-see, shall we? Well, the King of Hazard. I see some restrictions here starting off. This is a U card here that represents you. This is your direction. Direction looks like someone smashed up your car. You got some vice here. You got the devil here and some overall. And what's affecting the overall is the 2 of Swords. Outcome is the Death card. Now Not bad for starting off with zombie kill of the week here. We have let your friends help you. You might need some friends to help you with the zombie kill of the week. You need to free yourself and there is unrequited love. Dealing with some baggage in the zombie apocalypse, are we? Let's have a little look, see who's going to get the zombie kill of the week. Is it going to be pile number 1? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be pile number 3? Let's have a little look, see. See the devil card, and what's crossing that is temperance. We got the Knight of Swords also crossing that as some warrior spirit right there. Knight of Hazards also coming in here on the bottom. Knight of Hazards. This is reliable. This is hard work. This is good to see. I'm liking the build up here. We got the Two of Swords. I see some really cool weaponry here. I see a 12 gauge. And I see a chainsaw. The Death card here is like the perfect apocalypse card. It's like this is what the world looked like before. See if I can get it to focus a little bit better. That's what the world looked like before, and this is what's happening now. It's kind of a completion card here. The end, and this is what's happening at the last situation here in the overall. So it looks like we have, you are going to get a zombie kill, but are you going to have a good one? Let's find out what you do here at first. Now starting off with the King of Hazards, this is interesting. This cat here is sitting here. Looks like you've been tied up. You just woke up. You don't know what the hell's going on here. King of Hazards, sorry, did I say knight? You don't even know what's going on here. You woke up in the morning. You had a one-night stand last night. You woke up, tied up, bonked. Your head's hurting. You must have been bonked on the head. Now look what you've done here. Now you're all alone. You're chained up into the office here, into the chair in your underground bunker here, and you need to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself, my friend, of the restrictions and things you're going through, these one-sided love affairs. You know, you just can't do it all. You get up, you get out of your bunker, and you know, you find that your keys are missing to your car. This is not good. This is not good, my friend. After you freed yourself, you went outside, you saw that your car was stolen. You see your car was missing here. Yep, your car is missing. You look around, you can't find anything. You find their old bunker heat up jalopy that was left behind. The keys are still ignition because who else is going to steal their car? You hop in their car. You follow them. You follow their tracks from the outside and you're into forest and you follow them into town. Now, as you're cruising into town, you see a little stoplight and it looks what they did. They smashed up your car. Not only you woke up, you've been knocked out overnight. You woke up in your bunker. Didn't realize I didn't have my mic on. You woke up in your bunker. Car stolen. Heart stolen. You thought your one night stand was something, but it's not really. You got temperance here. You got things in moderation. You're getting pissed off right here. Now this is unrecruited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's time to kick this person to the curb and find out where the keys to your car is. This is not cool. You look around. You see some small buildings. You see a little lounge, a little pub. You decide to go check out the pub here and see if they maybe have gone into there. There's a devil card right here. There's some smokes, there's some vices here, my friends. You think you take things in moderation, but this person, I don't believe, has done the same. Nope. This is a devil card. This is temptation. This is excess here. This is self-destruction. This person who has interrupted your life is interrupting your want and find need here to... This is not even awesome. This is not even cool. I can't even say any words. The world is turned upside down, but no one is to blame for you, but indulging in a few vices. The fact is, that's exactly what the devil wants you to do, my friend. So why bother to restore law and order when you can unwind with a few smokes, my friend? Why rescue children or orphanage from orphanages when you can kick back with a pint of whiskey and the bub, my friend? You're pissed. You still need the keys to your car. Answered both the questions the same because you're better than that. Let's find out what's going on here. We have things in moderation with temperance. Now, if you didn't get in with the temperance card here, that's something a little different. The temperance here is about taking things down a notch. You know, this is having a little balance and harmony. This is self-control, what we need here. And you go in and you're mad. Can you gain that self-control? Can you hold that self-control back? No. Why should you, man? You have the Knight of Swords coming in here with some warrior ass energy. This is Knight of Swords. And this is something that's going to be, well, this is a brave man. This is lack of emotion because this is air energy. Might be dealing with a Pisces. Sorry, not a Pisces. Sorry, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is a warrior of the tarot cards. I'm saying the Knight of Swords rushes in. And necessary doesn't really worry about any details. You're so pissed. You just walk in, door slammed open. You don't even care if there's zombies there. You totally forgot to even like check your six, man. Who cares if there's innocent bystanders and get squished along the way? Cunning, cocksure, and strategic. This knight won't let anybody stop him. Your enthusiasm for getting the job done will leave you breathless, but don't be surprised if you find yourself cleaning up the carnage afterwards, my friend. So as you walk into the bar, you see the smoke machine. Beside that smoke machine, you see a hand. You see a hand there with a cigarette hanging out. They went down there. They went in. They got some beer in the back. They got some whiskey in the back. They found even the smoke machine right there says Vice. They found the smokes. They try to reach up underneath that, try to grab some free smokes. And look at that. If you look right close, there's a little zombie peeking up the side. They never saw that. Having a little snack. They fall down, drunk as fuck. They decided to have a little smoke. They're drunk. They didn't even look to check if the bar or the pub had any zombies at all. Nope. They decided to kick back and lay back and sit back. And next thing you know, they had a little snack back. That's right. We had a zombie right on top of them. You rush in. You see this. You grab out your shotgun. Fly that zombie back right against the wall. You see the glass here. You see the bar. Glass is flying everywhere. The zombie head hits down and smashes all the glass on them. The cash register falls down and smashes the head right open. Does the zombie kill the week go to you? Who knows? Let's find out. We got the Two of Swords here. You rocked in here and this is time to make a decision. There's some compromise here happening and you rocked in. Did this guy get bit? Did you save his life or you just enjoy a good kill? You come in here, the death card here, and this is, oh, that's right, this is big changes. This is ending. This is time to move on. Are you just going to leave him behind? This is the truth that comes out right now. This is dealing with some Scorpio energy right here. With devil energy, that's Virgo all the way. Temperance, that's Sagittarius. Hazard energy right here. That's some physical energy. All right, we got the sword energy, and that's thoughtful, that's intellect. That's going in with logic and handling your situation, my friend. The Knight of Swords here, that's some crazy, crazy energy, and this is what's going to happen here. You're going to ask for and accept some support from your friends. You're going to go in and you're going to trap that guy. He's now turned into a zombie. But you also realize there's some provisions in the bar that you now want. You're going to have to tap into your friends and find out what's going on. That Knight of Hazards, man. Did you get your car back? Let's find that out. The Knight of Hazards here. That's your kind of a ride or die car, you know. This is ambitious here. This is real go-getter. Sometimes he lives hard and rides hard, and this is you all the way. You got your car back. You got to blow the zombie away back that killed the guy that you had or the girl that you had the one night stand with. This is getting what you needed. This is ride or die. You have prevailed. Not only that, you found out the person that tied you up, bonked you on the head, stole your car, smashed up your car, but it's still drivable. But now you got a pretty wicked dent here right in the front here, and that sucks ass. Yeah, they smashed it up pretty good right there. The windshield smashed out, but it doesn't really matter. It's not like it's illegal anymore. We are in the zombie apocalypse. We walked into a local bar. You found him drunk as fuck on the ground. You found a little zombie just about to have a little snack. They're dipping in. You got to blow them away. The zombie also hit, smashed, went all the way back, smashed against the back where the glass and the bottles are. The cash register falls on their head, smashes their head. You got the Two of Swords. You had options there. You used your shotgun. We have a completion here at the end of an end. It doesn't matter here. You have prevailed. Now, did you get the zombie kill of the week? All right. Pile number 3. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Have a little, this one, it represents you, and we're going to see here if you're going to get the zombie kill of the week. So rocking in, we're starting off with you, representing this one here. Starting off with the Empress card. I love it. The direction we're traveling, the Six of Hazards, generosity. That's right. This is receiving has some help, giving some help. Chariot card. We got movement here. We got some mowing down of zombies. We got Four of Swords. We got some rest and retreat. We got Ten of Wands shaking in here. And the Ten of Wands, interesting. That's a nice completion coming in here. This is also a lot of stress. This is a lot of burdens coming in here. I see the star. I see the spotlight. I see Nine of Wands. I think you are taking care of your soul tribe, man. I think you're the one that's taking care of your group in the zombie apocalypse. And I don't think you're I'm not sure if you're the leader or not, but I just find everybody seems to just depend on you all the time. They just, it seems like they're taking your energy here. No matter what, if it's your money, your energy, your time, your love, your group, everything. Well, you don't want to really have money in the zombie apocalypse, but your trade, they take all that with you. They take all that from you. I see there's a lot of taking and not a lot of giving. I don't know if, I'm hoping these people in your group at least work on the buildings or something, or shelters here. What's going on here? Oh, I see. And there's another retreat. We got Four Swords and retreat card. This is time to retreat. What's going on here? There's a horde coming. I don't know. We're going to get a zombie kill of the week here. I don't know, because if you're running, but I see release your ex here. Maybe it's good for you to retreat and let go. Pay attention to the red flags. I'm seeing the Empress here with a young zombie. The Empress represents you, my friend. And what you're seeing here is about, this is about maternal, this is success, right? This is a feminine force to be reckoned with. The Empress embodies cycles of birth, death, reanimation. Her maternal instincts kick in high gear whenever her offspring are threatened. She knows there's no problem she can't solve with patience, love, and the shovel to the back of the head. She's a nurturer. Her home is filled with both the living and the undead. Watch where you step. You might just step in zombie poop. Well, my friend, I think I know what's going on here. I think I have a good clue here. You have kept your ex. You might have kept the neighbor kid too. I see her right here. You like kids. You didn't get a chance to have any yet, so you kept one. She's a little dead, but that's okay. You're like, whoa, whoa, with your hand. You're like, whoa, I got this. I got this. So you've also kept your undead boyfriend as well, or your husband. I think it's time to release your ex here. Pay attention to the red flag. Signs are cautioning you that he's really starting to stink. He's stinky, he's dead, he's decaying. And you've really, really run out of Febreze. And every single time you got to go back to Shoppers Drug Mart to get some more Febreze to help out with the smell of the place. You're putting yourself at risk, my friend. You're putting yourself at risk again. Every single time you come back, you're putting your heart at risk again. We got the Six of Swords shaking in here, and I see some interestingness happening here. Now, Six of Hazards, pardon me. Now, there's Six of Hazards about this is genius here. You know, using the stake as bait to help mow the lawn. It's creative ideas that your group has, reason why they've made it through the apocalypse here so far. Now, the Six of Hazards about giving and receiving. And this is when I first saw this, when I was opening up the cards, and I see that I think someone is really taking a lot of your energy, taking a lot of your time, they expect you to feed the group all the time. This is constant favors without getting your rewards. This is gifts that are constantly coming out to them, but sometimes there's always strings attached and they seem to not be pulling in their work. I want you to read the fine print before accepting any assistance from others now, because are they looking out for their own interest? Or do they expect something in return? No, they've been using you. Pay attention to the red flags here. We got the Nine of Wands here shaking in here, and I wonder why that is. Yeah, this is about your stinky ex, that's for sure. This is completion of tax. This is willpower. This is a will. You can even see him. He's trying to have a little snack on you. You and your neighbor are the only ones alive. This is Empress energy right here with filling in here next to the Nine of Wands. You're prevailing. They're the gift that keeps on giving. They're like herpes, but they're decaying, man. You just don't know when to quit. You need to let go of your ex. Your steadfast devotion to an obsession to completing this task with him and trying to help them or her. While you be wary, at the end of the day, your satisfaction comes from a job well done. It's, you know what? I think you need to let things go here. I think you're just dragging things on here as long as you can. And what's crossing that here is a star. That's right. Dealing with the star energy right here. And now the star energy is a little Aquarian energy. This is, we'll have faith, okay? This is being in the spotlight. And I figured that when I saw this one, that's why I reckon where everyone has been using your energy. You're in the spotlight. You're the one that's supposed to provide everything. You're the one that's bringing home the bacon. Literally, you're the one that's going out and hunting for the group. You're trying to find deer. You're trying to find food. You're scavenging for food. You're exhausted. You're in the spotlight all the time. They expect you to have inner clarity. They expect you to have the miracles. You need to have faith in yourself here too. You have the Chariot card here too. Now with Aquarius energy rocking in here with the Chariot, that's some interesting energy. Now Chariot, of course, that's some action and movement, right? I think you just got to get a new car, a new ride, and you got to get find out something different. You're bored, man. I see you very, very, very bored here. You're dealing with burdens of this group. A lot of burdens. Do you want to move on your own? You have your ex. The only thing that's holding you back and keeping you at this group is because you've kept your zombie ex tied up, and you can't let go of him, even though he's undead. You know, it's time to move on. Let him join a horde. Let him join a little herd on his own and find some other zombie friends to hang out with. Ten of Wands energy is sometimes a complete, full, and painful ending, okay? And you got to get over him. You got to let that go. The Chariot energy right here signifies not only the direction you're going, but where you're headed. You need to know precisely how many zombies you need to mow down and how to get there. Your hard work is paying off, but don't lose sight of what brought you here, man. You're considering a large purchase, such as a new car. Perform due diligence and make sure it has plenty of extra legroom and gas. Now, what I'm seeing here is a plan. I'm seeing here is a plan of attack and something new and exciting happening here. And I see new things changing here, and I see you're able to move on. This completion of tasks, this is willpower, this is persistence here at the Nine of Wands. I look at the Nine of Wands and I grab the Ten of Wands. This is like a 9-10 here. This fruitation coming into completion here. This is awesome. I like seeing that. This is the gift that keeps on rocking. The Ten of Wands here shaking in here, and that's what I want to see. This is about burdens, responsibility, and struggle. And why am I asking, does everything need to be your responsibility? Why does your group expect you to deliver a fresh meal every single night? Where you're trying to juggle dozens of femurs and mandibles and clavicles, and while you're killing zombies throughout the night, your hard work has left you exhausted and ready to quit. You've done everything to feel overwhelmed, but you don't fret. The cycle is ending. A new path will reveal itself soon. And I think that might be here just with our Four of Swords. This is a retreat here. We have retreat card here. This is retreat, rest, and recovery here. This is time to rest. While you're out you're out at night, man, if you can't find an abandoned house, consider taking shelter in a local shopping mall. The Four of Swords represents a brief but necessary break from the action as you regroup and plan for your next wave of attack and issue. This is time, the card is telling you it's time to relax and contemplate the universe. It's time to emerge, revitalize, and live to fight another day. I see the retreat card. I see you like scrapping with some zombies. I see you getting through some stuff, but do I see a zombie kill of the week yet? I don't really see anything yet. I just see a lot of bullshit from your group, my friend. I'm going to go back to this Chariot card. I'm kind of really curious about that one here. And what I'm seeing here is something cool. When I see the Chariot card here, not only this is conquest, this is progress. You don't want to lose sight here what's brought you here in this situation with this group. And I know you don't want to leave because you have problems releasing your ex. And you got to leave that zombie behind, my friend. It's time to move on. I think when you grab a new chair, you grab a new ride, you come up with some clever ideas here. You come up with clever ideas, and I think this is going to help your progress towards getting this zombie kill of the week. Now, we see the Chariot card here. You found yourself a hearse. This is pretty sweet ride. You kept the coffin in the back. It rolls out pretty sweet. You got it pimped out. You cut a hole in the top. You mounted a submachine gun, probably a C10. I'm guessing here. You have your Uzi. You're snuggling up to your Uzi here. You have that one. You can sneak out the top of the window. It's almost like a, what you should have gone with. One of those. You couldn't find yourself a limo. That would have been cool coming out the top. So you decided to take the limonite and cut out just a hole in the top and rock that right here. You got your Uzi coming out the top. Now what happened here is you cruising down this street, and if you slam on the brakes hard enough and you took off the back of the gate, open up the gate right here. If you slam on the brakes hard enough, the thing is going to slide out. It's on its own. The coffin actually is heavy enough. It'll stay on there. With that said, are we going to get the zombie kill of the week? You're planning it out. You're moving it out. That 9 of Wand energy. This is maintaining boundaries and persistence, but using the car to aid you in the zombie kill of the week. This is giving and receiving help with our friends. This is asking for help. This is working together with the team. You finally got your group together. You're working it out. After you've had a little rest and retreat and renewal and solitude and recovery here and the bullshit you've been dealing with here and the sadness of releasing your ex, you pimp out this mobile. You're able to draw out the zombies. You work together with your zombies. You grab your team. You have a little steak. You sit back. You got some fishing rods. You were using them to help mow your lawn earlier, but now it's time to like get them out. Use this guy, use the steak. He starts drawing out the zombies and drawing out the herd. You bring them into a huge pile on the road here, hoping they'll keep going away outside of town. But what happens is, that's right. You get one of your buddies from the group. You're actually locked inside. That's right. The coffin. So, driving through the zombies. Comes out there. Zombie herd everywhere. Zombies everywhere. Then the car comes out. He slams on the brake. Doors wide open. The coffin comes out. You come out, guns blazing. You mowing down the zombies. It's an awesome zombie kill of the week, if I must say. It's a surprise and attack. It was awesome. You let them away. You got them away from the group, and you got some good times here. The spotlight is back on you, and they're loving you for who you are, not for what you can give them all the time. If the protection comes into effect, those burdens are coming into effect with this group. That's definitely happening here, but you prevailed. You came out here. We have zombie dudes. We have one coming out the top. You're coming out the back of the coffin. We've got this guy by the window. We got a drive-by guy. We have ride or die guy. This is an amazing read. We got the 4 swords of rest energy. We got the Empress here on top. I think you have retreated in yourself and you've prevailed. You've rocked that Empress energy, and this is some abundance of awesomeness, if I do say so myself. This is awesome. Zombie kill of the week. Is that going to go to you? Let us find out. All right. Let's find out if you get the zombie kill of the week. So the zombie kill of the week goes to, let's find out here's powerful number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. We have release your ex and the Chariot card. We have free yourself and the devil. And we have children and the hangman here. Now, the reason why I've chose these two, because there's something from each of these that told quite a bit of the story. Now, this one had to release their ex. They were human, and their ex had turned into a zombie. And the group is using them quite a bit, and they're using them to hunt all their food, get their food, scavenge their food, and they weren't really putting in the help here. They really needed to free themselves from that situation as well. But the group was just really using you. They're using their energy, using their love, using their time, using their skills. They wound up using the Chariot card here, and their zombie kill was rigging up a really sweet system here in the car. They had a C10, a fully automatic, coming out the back, mowing it down here. They got guys shooting out the back. Wound up getting the team together and the group together and creating a really sweet idea. They couldn't find a limousine, so they grabbed a hearse. Now, when they're able to drive into the midst of the zombies that they let out the zombies, drove in the midst of the zombies, slammed on the brakes, door stays wide open. The roller comes out, casket is heavy enough, stays in there. You come out, 2 guns blazing like a cowboy, mows down the zombie. Zombie to kill the week? Let's find out. Freeing yourself. You had a one-night stand, woke up the next morning, your head was sore, got bonked on the head, you were chained up to a chair. Came out, found out your car was stolen. Your ride or die guy was not a very good die. Don't always hook up with other fellow zombie slayers if you don't have to. We got the devil card. So you hopped in their ride that they left behind. You followed the tracks, found your car, found it smash up against a light pole, I guess. Next to that was a little bar. Had some vices there. Found him on the ground, drunk as fuck. Zombie ready to go over him. He had a little snack. He died. You got a really cool zombie kill. Whipped out your 12-gauge shotgun. Blew a hole into his chest. The zombie flies back into the glass and all the glasses and bottles, smashes back. Cash register falls on the head, smashes the head, and right into juicy nothingness. Zombie kill of the week? I don't know yet. Now we got the children. God, I don't even want to touch this card anymore. It's freaking me out. Your love life is being affected by zombie babies and zombie children, so you had to go and get provisions. You got sent out here. You had to use a hangman for idea here. You're looking at a new perspective upside down. That's right. You had to hide up inside of a tree. You had to draw the zombies out because you needed to go to the Dead Mart, the local Dead Mart, get some provisions. What we had to do there is there was a daycare next door. There was a lot of zombie kids and zombie babies that were all waiting for their mom or dad to come pick them up. Well, mommy's waiting, little stuff. So they had just their last memory was waiting for the mommy. So they just kind of hung out around there. They needed to get into the mall, so they needed to lure them away, and that's what they did. So lured them away, got in the back of the mall. There were some trees there. You snuck up in the trees. Meantime, you and your group had laid down, you and your love, actually, sorry, not your group. You had a lover here. Had laid down landmines of snares and snips there. So using the idea of the hangman here, what you guys did with your lover there. Very awesome way to start the reading was starting out with the lover's card. Anyway, back on track. Got them snared up. They started popping up like popcorn. There's little zombie babies flying everywhere. Little snare around their ankle because they snapped in the tracks. It's like flinging squirrels out. That's right. So you got zombie babies popping out like popcorn. Did you win the zombie kill of the week? Actually, yes. Zombie kill of the week goes to snares and popcorn zombie babies. That's right. We got snares flying everywhere. Zombie the kill of the week goes to pile number 1. Well, I hope you like this and it resonated with you. Well, I guess we don't really know if it's going to resonate with you because it's not the apocalypse yet. We'll have to do some more apocalypse reading during the apocalypse. But hey, if you had a favorite part and tell me what pile that you picked, I would love to hear that because I don't know what will resonate with you. But a lot of this little reading does have little life synchronicities, doesn't it? Yes, indeed. Well, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe and like and ring that bell so you can be notified. I have zombie tarot readings that come out every month. I have monthly predictions and I have a few pick of cards that come out a week, actually. And if you'd like to check out the description down below, I have links to my Etsy website and that'll show you where you can get yourself and book yourself a really cool reading with me. You can pick your cards that you want. You don't have to get a zombie reading. You can just get a normal general life, love, career reading. Throw me down some questions and let's go for it. Anyway, book yourself a reading. Let's have some fun. Thanks very much for hanging out with me. It was awesome hanging out with you.